Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is a reading to see what you need to know, the dark side of you, like your shadow self. So as you can see, I've got a different deck of cards here. These are not the tarot. These are oracle cards. So this is going to see what things you need to know and so on and so forth. So I am going to be cleansing your space to get rid of the energies from the past reading, to bring in some new energies. Okay. Let's cleanse this space. Okay. Let's see what you need to know. Angel guides, spirit guides, and other protectors, please come forward to help ground and protect me during this reading for Sagittarius. Let's see what is in store for them and what they need to know. Oops. Okay, let's see what Sagittarius needs to know. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, first one. Kali with destruction. Nematona with secrecy. Medea with deception. Lilith with equality. Two more for Sagittarius, please. Okay, you have change with obsession. And then you have Izuli with prosperity. Okay, then let's see what Kali has to say then, which is destruction. Don't give up. Keep going. There is to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Everything happens for a reason. Release the old so the new can enter in. Walk away from harsh energies. A new relationship is waiting. Remember that everything is divinely timed. Turmoil, upheaval, disorder, and confusion have been your companions for a while. Don't be alarmed when Kali, the destroyer, enters your life, for she has appeared for a good reason. Something is about to end for you, and as you look through the eyes of Kali, The illusionary, self-centered view of your reality adjusts, for she brings death to a certain ego. Kali has orchestrated all that has been occurring for you lately and affirms that you, in order to bring in something new, the old must be destroyed. Kali urges you to let go as you allow yourself to accept the end of a certain situation or relationship. When you understand the cycle of life, of birth, death, and rebirth, the fear of change shall be no more. Change is simply a transition that is needed to escalate you further. As you now allow Kali to safely escort you through any chaos and destruction, you can be assured that this is ending is just the beginning. We next have Nematonia with secrecy. You need to get something off your chest. Bottling up your emotions is not the answer. Talk to a counsellor or a good friend that you can trust. Don't keep secrets from a partner, for the truth will be out. Someone is keeping a secret from you. It is time to socialize again. You are protected. Unfortunately, working so hard to control your emotions does not dismiss the fact that you actually feel them. Those feelings are still inside you, sometimes even yelling at you to let them out. Looking okay does not mean you feel okay on the inside. Being a sensitive soul, you are highly tuned into the feelings of others around you. This can be overwhelming, and often you're unable to differentiate between your feelings and that of others. But nevertheless, you feel deeply and intensely and try to suppress your emotions. You are not willing to reveal yourself to anyone, and sometimes you just withdraw from society like a hermit. Nematona invites you to step into a sacred space where you won't be challenged, for she understands that the only way to heal from situations is to speak about them. Nematona will meet you in the secluded grove within, where you are safe to reveal your hidden secrets. We then have Medea with deception. You're having the wool pulled over your eyes. Honesty will be the best policy when applying for a new job. Speak up even if you think you're the only one. Others will support you. Be thorough with paperwork and sign nothing until you're absolutely sure. You've been tangled up in a web. When first we practice to deceive, with Sir Walter Scott's words should sound a little chilling right now. All may look calm and serene from where you are standing at present, but wait till the truth comes out, and it will, for then it will be too late for clever words, trickery, or playing the blame game. No one is immune to telling the odd fib or two, or we wouldn't be human. However, when a life is built on deception and fabrication, well, that's another thing entirely. You must be honest with yourself first and foremost, and look at unraveling the web and facing the music. Medea comes to you now as a warning. Her back is turned to you to hide her grief, her shame and horror of what life built on half-truths and smoky mirrors has led to. Do you really want to run the risk of being left isolated, forever staring into the abyss at what might have been? We have Lilith with equality. Don't ever put yourself down or feel inferior to anyone. Walk your own path. Hold on to your beliefs and don't be swayed by others. You are as good as anyone else. Snake symbols confirms your transformation. Stand your ground for equal pay and treatment. Respect is key. What made you presume to be so high and mighty? Your ego self has enjoyed looking down its nose way too often when you compared yourself to others. You much rather go off and do your own thing, your own way, of course. Your way is far better than anyone else's in your opinion, whereas self-confidence is always encouraged. Lilith, the first woman of creation, reminds you that everyone is equal in the eyes of the goddess. She encourages you not to only admire your marvelous attributes, but see the gift in another. Everything that is alive has its own place and unique energy to help this world tick. Harness your own strength and power and use it for the highest good. Lilith embraced the fact that you are not subservient of others. However, she will assist you in bringing your perception into balance so that you can defend your identity whilst embracing the equality of all. Next card is Change with Obsession. Okay, is a particular person really worth all your investment right now? Go away to clear your head. Stop just worrying and actually do something about it. Don't make the pursuit of money your master, because there are some things it just can't buy. Heed the advice of those who have gone before you. Being fixated on one thing may initially help achieve a goal, but when it becomes an obsession, things can go wrong. Doing everything for someone else, be it a partner, child, might at first feel good, but for who? Children in particular need to learn responsibility for their actions and their words, or they will never be able to fulfill their potential. You need to step back and let people make their own decisions and even their own mistakes. Otherwise, you run the risk of imprisoning them and it backfiring in later life. Don't become the cause of resentment that will leave you truly isolated. Change know where such a blinkered approach can lead. She urges you to look beyond the one thing on your mind. Remember, life is full of opportunities. If you want to achieve something, then by all means give it your best. But be equally prepared to let it or them go if it doesn't work out. Okay, you then have Uzuli. Let's see what Uzuli has for you. With prosperity. Avoid borrowing too much money. Strings are always attached. A lie is to be exposed. Time to choose the right person for you and stop stringing others along. Have a clear out and give your unwanted items to a good cause. Recycle more, waste less, be honest in debt and in love, and a debt must be paid. Acquiring things in life is not a sin, but to prosper at the expense of others. Well-being is to walk a road that grows increasingly impassable underfoot. A life of excesses, spending, taking, desiring more and more comes at a price. It must be nice to be adored, to play the field, to have your jar of hearts full to the brim. But Uzuli looks into your soul and sees a far less rosy future. Should you continue to live like this without taking responsibility for people and the things that you collect along the way, you will soon be judged for who you are, not what you have. And right now, it might be hard to tell who the real you is, especially under all that stuff. Give it over to Uzuli now. She can help you sort through the muddle and show you what is really worth hanging on to and how to better take care of it. Okay, let's see if there's any more cards that need to come out for you before ending the reading. Any more cards for Sagittarius? Okay, we have one which is Keraduin with inspiration. Maman Bridget with redemption. Kalik with endurance. Okay, let's see what Keraduin with inspiration. Negative views have clouded your outlook. Observe your thoughts carefully. Change negative words to positive ones. Read, draw or write. Meditate to enhance your natural wisdom. This is a good time to start a new project. Trust your visions. Sometimes the world seems so bleak that only hopelessness stares you in the face. Stirring that cauldron of emotional darkness inspires no one, and it is a dangerous path of the mind you have been treading on lately. You are shrouded by other people's negative comments and projections and have come to believe these lies, and only to see the negative aspects of life. Your perception has become warped and in this urgent need of some magical transformation. Allow Ceridwen, the keeper of the cauldron, to brew up a magical potion. Drink of the wisdom that she offers you, and allow the scales to fall from your eyes to see the beauty that surrounds you. As Ceridwen breathes inspiration through your mind, feel the cobwebs blow away. Creative expression, new beginnings, clear visions are to be embraced when Ceridwen offers a drop of her transformative tincture. Okay, we have Mam and Bridget. With redemption. Look before you leap. A stranger is to save a day. Time to say sorry. You have some making up to do. Make amends to anyone you have hurt. Work with the element of fire to eliminate negative thoughts and behaviours. Time to mend your ways. Forgiveness is key. Charity work is beckoning. You've added fuel to the fire and now you landed yourself in hot water, so to speak. Make haste, for you're in a process of making a huge mistake if you go ahead with this. Already you are playing with fire, but you will get your fingers well and truly burnt if you take this any further. Stop a minute and take a good look at what it is that you're about to get into. Please dig deeper and investigate thoroughly before you make the wrong decision. Look back to see what you have caused and who has been hurt in the process. The voodoo goddess of fire warns you that it would be wise to heed her message at this time. She urges you to make right wrongdoings, make up for any misdemeanors, and don't be reliant on others to clean up your mess. No more excuses. Take responsibility for past actions and remorse, and also redemption is yours. We have the last card then, which is, I don't know how to pronounce it, Kailak, I think, or Kaik, with endurance. You will inspire many. The worst is behind you. Experiences makes you stronger. Take stock and seek the lessons within. Weight training will build your strength both physically and mentally, and all is to be well. You're certainly a survivor. You have been knocked down but have got back up again so many times you have lost count. The proverbial school of hard knocks awards you the gold star for your absolute tolerance and tenacity. Fighting to keep your head above water for so long, it has been a hard battle and you are worn down by the struggle. Fearsome Kalik has stormed into your life now to bring about transitional relief. This divine hag demands respect and advises a little caution on your part. But in return, she will advise you how to get through troubled times and difficult situations life has gifted you more than you face shaded tough experiences. So now it is time to take your survival skills to the next level and share all that you have come to learn with others who will be inspired by your continued endurance and fortitude. Okay then, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you, and that's what you needed to know. If this reading resonates with you and if you enjoy my readings, then please feel free to like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you all again next time. Bye.